if I'm gonna have any viewers at all, but this is my first live ever. And this is Mr. Get Right. Hold on. This is Mr. Get Right. And for my first one ever, it's gonna be on the Real Housewives of Potomac. Beef is served. I missed it yesterday, and I'm so glad that I'm watching it today because there is just so much that I want to talk about. Because if anything that anybody knows, I don't really go for this is what happened, this is what happened, this is what happened, this is what happened. What I normally sit there and do is I talk about just how stupid certain parts are and I mean, if it's real, if it's not real, or if it is real, how I feel about it, how I look at it. It's always my opinion. So everything I'm just in there saying, but from the very beginning, and I'm kind of torn because on the Real Housewives of Potomac, I don't mess with Giselle. I don't mess with Robin at all. I don't know. I really wish after the 7 seasons that it's been on, I'm tired of Robin. I'm tired of her being up Giselle's ass. Tired of it. I'm tired of her now trying to be getting loud or whatever with Wendy right now. Girl, where's this coming from? Where is it coming from? Cut that shit out. Please cut it out because right now, I'm going to tell you this. You can cut all of that out because nobody don't got time for you. Robin, your storyline is just weak. And, and Mia, I like Mia. And there's a little certain little things that are going through my mind now, first of all, number one. Um, because and the thing is, I mean, this is really me. I'm going live with this thing, so I mean, I don't even know if nobody's going to see this, but I'm going live with this. But when when Whitney came out with some of the things, but we ain't got to that part yet. But there's some things in this episode that I really got me to be like, hmm, hmm, hmm. And I'm in Temple Hills, so I'm in Temple Hills, Maryland. So I mean that is, DC's been my home for since 1988. So on and off. I mean, well, for the most part, I mean, over 25, 30 years, 25, 20 years or whatever. But I mean, I moved back home a couple of times to Ohio, or whatever the case may be. But DC is home. I've been there more years than I've been in Ohio. So DC is home. So I'm very, very familiar with the area. That makes me want to investigate a little bit more. We should bar one Baltimore. I might be there. Bar one Miami. When I go, I might be there because it's just a little things that have always been in my head. But anyway, it is what it is. But let's get so anyway. Me is talking to Peter. Peter says I got beef with her. We knew what the beef was about. There was nothing about that. But me and just had to sit there and be messy about the whole thing. And it is so funny how Giselle and Robin, because they don't fuck with Wendy, when Mia says this stuff, they think it's kind of cute. And so don't be sitting there going, and Mia, don't get caught up into those mean girls. Because first of all, fuck Giselle, fuck Robin, okay? If you could see, Carrie has stayed away from it. Now let's not even glide away from the fact that Miss Charisse is trying to find herself back on the show. She's not even doing confessionals. See, before she was just happen to be at the party, she might just happen to be there. Now she's going on trips with them. Charisse wants to be back on the show so damn bad when she went to show her ass like everybody was gonna miss Charisse. Nobody ain't miss you, girl. Nobody ain't missed your bougie ass. And how Mia sit there and said that you was so theatrical. Yes, you are. Oh, I got to have a bathroom. I got to have a bathroom. Bitch, I mean, you just carrying the fuck on for real. You just don't even speak. They just letting you back on the show. They they just letting you back in. So right now, all I know is what I know, and you need to go, Sharice. Don't even let her back on because right now she's already causing a conflict. But you see, Karen right now, she's like, look, bitch. Okay, so back to what I don't do is me and being messy. She goes to Peter. Now, Peter's black ass, fine ass, motherfucking black chocolate, motherfucking old ass. It's fine, okay. Um, can I see him playing around? Yes, I could see him playing around. Can I see G playing around? As much of a freak as G is, I can see G playing around. And being a hoe that she is, I ain't taking nothing away from you, man. But man, you was a hoe to get your motherfucking man. You just sit there and then y'all done did something, four something, five something, six something, I'm sure. That's the reason why y'all get along. Because you do your thing, he does his motherfucking goddamn thing. And you ain't tripping just as long as you can keep on living the lifestyle that you want to live. I'm not mad at none of that. I'm taking my hat off to you because that's a perfect situation. If you can deal with, I mean, that lifestyle. I mean, you get to a certain age where you ain't even worried about all that extra little stuff. Just give me my attention. You know that I'm the first. I'm the main attraction. But I'm still going to continue to do me. You're going to continue to do you. We might do things together. We might do things apart. I'm sure that's what they have. But I can see when Wendy said both men and motherfucking women, she was not talking about me being with men and motherfucking women. She was talking about G being with men and motherfucking women. And I believe that to be motherfucking true. I mean, oh, okay, well, simply said, I can see that being motherfucking true. Not taking away from G because G's a man. But I can see that old motherfucking sexy ass motherfucker too. I can see him being a motherfucking freak. I can. I can see him being a freak. And that's no without a doubt. But but when Mia threw that drink towards Wendy, now that was beat down time. And I agree with Wendy 100%. Everybody wants to sit there and say Monique was so wrong, but see, y'all run y'all's fucking mouth, and then they get mad when my mouth is more vicious than your motherfucking mouth. You don't like it when I can outdo you. And then I'm aggressive and I'm doing all this extra and I'm antagonizing. Bitch, if you bring it out, like you said, don't write a check that you cannot cash. And when I start sitting there giving them back to you, don't you tell me to stop because once I start, it's on. Fuck you, Robert. Fuck you, Giselle. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. And then when Mia got mad at Karen because Karen said you was wrong for throwing the drink, bitch, I don't care. She was talking about your motherfucking mama. You threw the motherfucking drink. You supposed to have some type of control over there. You talk to your best friend Jacqueline like she ain't even shit. Like you can, like it's okay if she wants to. If girl, if you gonna be on the show, I'm gonna just say shit. I slick out my mouth. Well, I know you can't have this. No, you didn't have to make it me know that she was asking you for your makeup and all that type of stuff. Bitch, that's real. I don't know if I'm liking you, man. Because you didn't have to let that be even know that she didn't have none of that type of stuff. That's just more. You got to sit there and try to make her look bad because she came on and she was asking you for this or she was asking you for that. Girl, that's sometimes motherfucking girlfriends might forget something. And if that's what she does all the time, and you know that's what she does all the time, the bitch, don't be bringing it out on motherfucking TV trying to make me look bad. I'm not that pressed to be on this show with you. But fuck it. I can go to Miami, I can drink, and I can eat for free, and I get a free flight. Bitch, I'm there. You want to make me boo boo boo, but I'm gonna let it be known. I'm gonna get my time, my chance. I'm gonna be able to get it in. Like, look, I'm the only friend that she really got to deal with her motherfucking ass. So she can be the most. Everybody knows that she can be the most, and I believe that too. And she can be she can be messy. She can. So I mean, I don't know if I'm really. I mean, Nia was like one of the ones that was right now on the show. Ashley never was my favorite. I used to couldn't stand Ashley for nothing. But since she's had that baby, she's changed a little bit. Karen, I used to could not stand Karen. I called her every old decrepit bitch in the motherfucking goddamn world. I can fuck with Karen now. But Giselle, Robin, Candace, I cannot take them. Candace either. I cannot stand her. And you want to know something? This show, every season, is somebody's husband doing something on these shows. Married to Medicine. I mean, I'm getting on a point, well. Married to Medicine. One season is Kwan going through it with Jeffrey. The next season is Dr. Jackie's husband. Next season, it was Simone and Cecil. The next season, it was Contessa and her husband. It's always got to be a couple. So now this year, since it's not, because see, Robin had her and Wanda had these little things a couple of times back and forth to the point where he said, "I hate you. I hate you being here." Where he didn't want to film or whatever. Now all of a sudden they get ready to get remarried. They're not gonna get remarried. And that bitch is acting like she want to get a prenup. You sound stupid, bitch. You sound so fucking stupid that you gonna ask for a prenup. I don't care what your little hat business or whatever you got going on. I don't care about none of that. But girl, you just a fool. He ain't asking to marry you. I mean, why he was sitting there keep on living the way y'all living? And if he gets somebody else, he gonna bounce. So it's not like he's in love with you, Robin. I mean, I don't think that for one bit. And he only does his filming. He does whatever he does because he wants to be able to get that check, whatever little bit. So you think that you got all these little businesses and that podcast money? How much money are you making from the podcast, honey? No, but tell me, I ain't never heard the podcast ever, and not once, not once. But I guess y'all got some goofball motherfuckers that are sitting there looking at your shit. Because right now I have zero, absolutely zero on my live, zero. One person popped up, but you got to start from somewhere, and this is the only way that I'm going to be able to do it from now on. Because right now, I'm telling you, I'm telling you this right now. This is the way I'm going to go because I like to be able to talk it to him in the moment, and right now it's been real crazy. It's been real crazy. So all I know is that this episode was so good because when she threw that drink, but then they kept on going back and forth. She said one more time, but the whole thing is, me, if you keep on talking and she keeps on doing what she's doing, then once again this brings me back to Monique when Candace said, "Drag me, drag me, drag me, drag me," and she got dragged. I'm talking about out all the fights I've ever seen on the Real Housewives of franchises. Candace got her ass stomped. Monique had that head, and she bang, 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 bang. And if Wendy would have did that to Mia, it would have been on. And being you throwing shit and doing all this extra shit, not only did you throw the drink, you kept on throwing stuff. And those bitches on the other side of the table, because they so anti-Wendy, was making it seem like Wendy was wrong. Wendy was motherfucking wrong. And Wendy, when she stood up at that table, she said, "Look, I'm getting the fuck out of here because I'm not going to sit there and be on these Mia sympathizers because that's what those motherfucking bitches make it seem like Wendy was doing the most." And Robin, you ain't ready for her with your lying, stinky, dirty, shitting twice in the morning, motherfucking ass bitch. I can't stand your ass. You look dirty. You look like your pussy stink. Ugh, you get on my fucking nerves. Oh my god. Oh, Robin gets on my nerves, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. Just the thought of her and how she always is up. She wants to claim I ain't up under. You is up Giselle's ass like a motherfucking goddamn tampon. You all up in that motherfucking cat. Oh, through cycles and all. You just there. You just there. You just there. And you gonna act like you so big and bad or whatever. No, you're not big and bad, Robin. You're not big and bad at all. And everything that, first of all, anything, and when you lied, when you so called called Sharice on the phone, did you have to put even a finger on me? She put both hands on you, all 10 fingers on you to keep you, well, the so called keep you from trying to come out with it. You wasn't a fool. You wasn't gonna do it. So yeah, you're right. You wasn't gonna do that. But that was all for the camera. Which you then turn around and lied and said it didn't happen. And Sharice, you so desperate to be on the show that you said you didn't touch her. Now I don't know. You just happened to forget. Become the reunion time, it's definitely gonna come out that you did. So them hoes got something really going on. But I'm so glad. Number one, Karen is standing her fucking ground. She's standing her ground. I don't care. Y'all ain't gonna sit there and bully me one way or the other. I call it for what I call it. I like everybody, so I'm gonna sit there and tell her she's wrong, and I'm gonna tell her she was wrong. But you ain't gonna sit there and make me try to change me just because I'm your friend or whatever the case may be. I don't need your friendship right now. And Peter, you did what Peter did. Peter, his little cameos that he does in these shows or whatever the case may be. I'm not mad at Peter, but I'm not mad at her. I'm mad at him. Regardless if he wants to start some motherfucking shit or if he didn't. But I could see Peter G. I can see that shit oh so clearly now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Somebody tell me if it was even a possibility. Peter G. Oh. Now that would be one on freak session. Because both of them are stone cold freaks. I know they are. I know they are. And how free Mia's ass is, I know that bitch is she doing whatever men, women, or whatever the case may be. But I can tell you right now, I can see them doing the threesome and G's and fuck what they do. I can see it. I can see it. I've always kind of seen it because because he got that little swag to him. But Peter, I've always seen that too. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. But if Mia would sit there and if Wendy would have beat Wendy's ass, beat Mia's ass, I would have had no problem with it. And they would try to say that she was wrong, but she wasn't wrong because my mouth is vicious. And when I go off, I make a motherfucker want to kill me. I, I can provoke how Wendy did provoke Wendy Mia to do what she did. That's my mouth. I can't tell you how many times I ran my mouth and I had to run around fucking cars with niggas trying to sit here and beat my ass because I didn't sit there and said exactly everything that's gonna make them just like space out. Sometimes you have that your mouth is your weapon, and because they can't take Wendy, especially these bitches in motherfucking Potomac, well Robin and whatever, they can't take with somebody that's gonna happen like that. They think they so they look cat in, look kiki in, ha ha ha. But bitch, when you piss a bitch off, and that that bitch, real bitch comes out of a bitch, you gonna get what you gonna get. And if you don't understand what you're gonna get, then you be sorry for it. And I'm not going to feel sorry about I'm not even going to apologize to you because you shouldn't have opened your mouth to say what you said. And if Peter did have a beef with me, you didn't have to do that and broadcast it to the whole table. You did the messy shit that you did that you thought you were gonna get away, and every one of these motherfucking girls are gonna talk about me behind my back. It's not gonna go down like that. It's not gonna go down like that. And Wendy didn't. She wasn't standing for it. Not today, sweetie. Not at all. Period. Not on TV. Not for these cameras. I'm going to show you, and I can do it with my mouth. And here you are throwing drinks. And now you throwing napkins and throwing. He's talking about you breaking nails. Bitch, you broke your motherfucking nails because you was acting like you was a killer, bitch. You know you ain't no killer. You just a motherfucking stripper who happened to land a motherfucking rich husband who let you put businesses in your name or whatever the case may be. Find it in. I don't have them. I would love them. Give me the opportunity to be y'all's little play thing. I'll be there. I'll make my mark. And that is without a shadow of a doubt. I'll make my mark. So you do what you do, and I'm not gonna knock you for what you did. But what I'm just saying is, don't cry river, because you got what you got. So I can't wait to see how this is gonna pan out next week. Now she want to go home and call G and say I want to come home and all this other type of stuff. Gee, you up there doing what you motherfucking want to do, baby? I'm in Temple Hills, Maryland. Let that bitch be a motherfucking Miami. Give me a motherfucking call. Give me a fucking call because I'm down. I am not. I can keep a secret. I can keep a secret, and that's on nobody's business at all. Please, 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 please. But anyway, y'all, this is my first live. I like I'm sitting there saying so. You will get more of these now that I can be able to do live because I couldn't before you could do lives until you like had 1,000 subscribers. So maybe they laxed up on it, or maybe they said fucking he's close enough, or whatever the case may be. But if I can do lives, I'm gonna start doing lives a little bit more often. So if I got one person that viewed it, or one person, or whatever the case may be, I'll take it. But if y'all know of anybody, tell these people, I mean, subscribe. Get me up there. Let me sit there and get them. So let's have some dialogue. 'Cause my page is, mine is gonna be so much different. Mine is gonna be. I'm gonna interact with y'all. I want to know what y'all sit there and have to say, and what comments y'all have, and all that type of stuff. And interact with y'all. I mean, because I'm gonna keep it real. I mean, if we don't agree, we don't agree. I don't have no problem. I'm not gonna bite my tongue. I'm not gonna sit and tell you what you think, what I think you want to hear. I'm a debater. And once I have it in my head what it's gonna be, that's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna say what's on my mind. I'm gonna say it the way it is. I'm gonna try not to cuss as much, but that's just me. Sometimes when I'm talking, it is what it is. But and I'm not fancy. I don't have no cameras and no lighting and no nothing. I'm gonna do it when I get when the mood hits me and I'm talking about it. I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna do it, and that's it. Now maybe if I got up some subscribers and I'm gonna get bigger, then maybe I might take this little productions thing a little bit more serious. But I can't take no stuff that's serious like this because this is alone was rambling. But I gotta go, y'all. But I thank y'all for participating in my first live. If y'all see it later on, that's fine. Okay, y'all, I don't care. But please like and subscribe to Get Right, Mister Get Right. Because I'm gonna get it right I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna get the situation right. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it is, and it's gonna get right. All right, that's me, EK, Mister Get Right. Talk to you soon.